Home of where the best stuff is the wet stuff, and the wet stuff is the best stuff. Welcome to Fishy Biz Aquatics. What's cracking?
First of all, let's get this out the way. I'm the Biz, Fishy Biz Aquatics, and at Fishy Biz Aquatics on YouTube, you'll get an informative channel that's fun and amazing with one of the hottest live streams called The Hot Spot. You don't want to miss that on Mondays at 9. Plus, you can catch me at Aquashellas on panel, in person. Come chop it up with your boy, and always get greeted with the what's cracking, educating today's youth and the masses. Get at me. Just a cool channel.
Fishy Biz Aquatics, professional aquatics with the amateur touch. So amateurs, get that professional look.
Y'all must have forgot.
This video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness. Viewer discretion advised.
Let's go! Yo, Happy New Year. What's cracking? What's cracking? Happy New Year, everybody. And it is a new year. But is it a new year? I mean, is it a new you, or just the year is new? Like, I always ask that question. Like, I feel like the older you get, like I'm 42, man. I'm not really, there's not too much I'm changing up, man, from year to year. Like, I still got the same issues, same bills. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like when I was younger, I was like, okay, yeah, maybe I can start doing this. But, everybody starts going to the gym. They do that for about 2 weeks, and then they back on the couch doing their thing. I actually have to get back in. I'm actually in the gym. I went before New Year's though, so let's not do that. All right. But I'll tell you what had to get me back, because one, I just feel myself just feeling super lethargic, just like period. Like, even getting up, you know what I'm saying? I just feel it, you know what I'm saying? This is probably the biggest I've ever been in my life. I've always been an athlete, always played ball. I had 2 injuries where I had to repair my ACLs on both of my legs. And so I really slowed up after that. But for those of you guys that know, who have had children or several children or spouse and all of this stuff, couple of jobs, if you did a lot of stuff, it takes a big toll on your time, and you're not able to kind of give yourself the time that you need. So honestly, I've been putting a lot of time in. For those that know, I've been putting a lot of time in. Everybody else but myself. And I honestly think, like, this resolution, I'm going to give myself the time that I deserve, man, before you only live once, man. You got to take care of yourself, man. So I really need to, what's up, Aqua Dan? I really need to go ahead and do that. So I've got me a gym membership. I went today. I'm gonna find time to go every day. I really need to, kind of focus on that. My dad calls me. He is looking for burial plots, and he wants to pay for his funeral. And so we've been doing the mortuary thing. My mom has been doing well. She's been in and out. My sister's been taking care of her. Serious air horn. For those that don't know, we got my mom able to get into that senior living place, the one that was beautiful, that had everything, it's expensive, but Um, it's gonna happen. Is that Brother Drew's Aquariums was cracking, man. It's gonna happen, man. And it'll be a load off my sister, it'll be load, for her to be able to get back, it'll be a load off my niece so that she go ahead and finish her senior year, get her a driver's permit and start, doing stuff that she would like. Um, it'd be a load off my dad because he'll be able to kind of like move about and do the things that he wants to do. And I think it's what was needed, man. And we were finally able to get them their room because we end up having help from people from hospice, man. And look, when I hear the word hospice, I think you in your final hours, right? You in your final day, whatever the case is. But apparently they have like the name is called hospice, but they provide so many different other services. So like they provided like a musician to come in and do music, someone to speak with her when she's having her episodes with her dementia. Um, they provide all the extra care needed that the other place does not have the facilities for. Like they'll come in and without her going to the hospital, they can treat her UTI with antibiotics. Like they have that power to do that. So um, it was like they said, yes, we can do that, and we'll tag along with senior living here. We all sat down at the round table with my sister, my cousin, my dad, and we all agreed. We put the down payment on there, and that's happening. So super, super happy for that. Now it's just, when can we move them in? Second thing, I don't know if you guys were aware, but my the house that I grew up in has been bought by developers. They pretty much took out the street is called Olive, pretty popular street here in St. Louis. And it goes all the way from U City to Olivet to, if you don't know anything about St. Louis, you don't know what I'm talking about. But it stretches far. Anyway, they've been rebuilding it. So they've been tearing out everything. And so they made an offer that we can finally, like, it was us and maybe 10 other people on the block. We all banded together to make sure that, you make us an offer that all of us can't refuse. And they did. So I have to get them out of there. So everything works, man. It works when it's supposed to work. Thank God, man. And so they're gonna purchase my mom's and dad's house. Of course, they're gonna level it. They're gonna build like a park with like a water accent fountain or something. I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but they're gonna cash us out, and that money we can send straight away to senior living, which will keep them populated in there for 7, 8 years, I believe, depending on if I got the totals right, maybe longer than that. But it should definitely be able to keep them in their forever home. So that's super positive, right? So with all that back and forth going and still happening, I still on that type of time. Still have to teach. Still have to be a real dad. My son grew to be 6'2". When I had him Thanksgiving, he was my height. I'm sitting here like, what the hell is this? Like, what's going on? Interested in basketball. For those that don't know, I played basketball all my life. High school, got a scholarship and played all my years in college. Then played just around the St. Louis area and in different events and stuff everywhere, YMCA's and everything else. Let's see if I can turn this thing off so you guys can see. He's a big guy. Tall, he leaned out, got thin on me, and that is another big reason why I need to I am there he is, and that's my daughter right there. She's kind of tall herself. But yeah. He's like 6'2". So I went to a couple of his games, and He was nervous. Like his first 2 games is like maybe it's not his first time playing. He played like when he was 6, 7, 8. But there were some smaller leagues, and for him to grow into himself this fast, this is his first time. And his third game, man, the boy got like 14 points and like 12 rebounds and like 6 blocks. And I was like, dude, hey, yo, is this what you really want to do? Because I'm going to end up having to stop coaching other people's kids and get with mine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 6'2", 13 years old, wear a size 13 shoe. Hey, man, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And to ensure that I am here for it, Daddy's got to work it out. Daddy's got to work it out. So I got to get back into Tip Top and get with him, man. And it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. So I got all of that. Okay. So there we go. So now we can go ahead and get started, man. So let's go ahead and get into everybody who's in the chat. Let me get my stuff here. And then I will let you guys know what I have planned for my New Year's resolution. You already know about one, which I just was telling you about, getting myself together. But I want to try to see if I can't get some time to actually get my channel together and tell you guys what all that entails in my head, what I have cooked up. You feel me? So let me get this real quick. Let me go ahead and all right. Let's go up real quick. First one in here, I'm sure, was Lady Roars. Super supporter of the channel. I really appreciate you. Big Tank Hank, man. It's so good to see my brother. And hashtag DWC is in the house, man. Big Brother OG is in the house. Thank you, Big Tank Hank, if you're still there. Petty Patty is up in this thing. Thunder Aquatics, he definitely was on. If you didn't see my panel full of people last week, you definitely got to check that one out. Legacy, Aquascaping, thank you for coming through. What's cracking? George RB3, what's cracking, man? Vibes. I was on Vibes 4-hour lives. It was 4 hours when I got there. He probably was on there for longer. He was over at Garcia's house. Garcia's just sitting on the couch chilling. Man, Vibes was rocking things. They were sitting there watching TV and kicking it, man, the whole New Year's. It was dope. Aquafunk, of course, is funky. Toadski. Hey, man, I know where you've been, Toadski. I know where you've been, man. You've been to Consolidated Fish Farms because Dan told me he met you when you came to his place of business. Toadski, y'all, let me know what you got, man. What did you get? All right, New Year's resolution to start on time. Never. It's on my resume, you guys. I'm often late. Skipper was cracking, man. Amazing Diver Man was supposed to come through to that large YouTube stream, and he didn't make it. I think he fell asleep deep diving. It's all good. We're rolling down. Garcia's here, of course. We're rolling down. And Brother Drew's Aquariums, I saw you on Instagram. I don't know if you went live or did I just miss live? You was on there with Clarity Aquatics, and I had just popped in right when he went out. I was about to say what's up to you. I got to get you up here, big brother, Brother Drew's Aquarium, straight up. I mean, if anything, both of us are named Drew. Aqua Dan was cracking. Core Adorable. It's Jesse. And since it is Jesse, this is what we got to give to Jesse.
Hey, Jesse. Hey.
To Garcia Aquatics, let's go!
God dog it. Spaghetti. Nana. Spaghetti. Is it spaghetti? Is this? Or no, there's no P, so it's S Getty. S Getty. What's cracking? S Getty. Looney Tunes is up in here, supporter of the channel for a while. Yeah. And I'm rolling down. Why are we always yelling? It's been coming in very repeatedly. Thank you. Why are we always yelling for coming through and being the supporter of the channel? And Paul Mack, what's cracking, man? Los Angeles Cichlids, what's cracking? Geek Boy, always been a big, long time supporter. What's cracking, Geek Boy? Yes, yes, yes. All right, we rolling. Crystal Pets and Plants. I've known Crystal for quite a while too. First met in Chicago's Aquashella a few years ago. Jay Watts, Jay Wiggity, another hashtag DWC brother. Beta Aquatics, what's cracking? Thank you for coming through. I like seeing new people, man. Is that Barbara? Barbara Jackson, what's cracking? Dub Aquatics, what's cracking? Wayne's Aquatics, what's cracking? We up in here, man. Up in here, and I'm down here at the bottom. Yes. Thank you all. Thank you all a happy new year. Thank you all so much. So here's Toski. I had asked Toski, I had heard from Dan from Consolidated Fish Farm, who has done all of my giveaways so far, except for Lisa last week, who did a 1 kg tropical gift certificate. And before I get into that, let me say this real quick. And hold on. I got to turn this down because I need to let you all know something real quick. Hold on, I need to take this down, and then I need to do this too. I need to take this off for a second because I need to say something. Hold on, let me say something now. Let me say something. Listen, people. The internet be interneting, and what do I mean by that? All right. The internet is a gift and a curse because whenever you go online, it's not a given that it's always going to go your way. All right. Yes, you want it to do what you want it to do, but sometimes the internet doesn't want it to do what it wants to do. Sometimes it gives you an error code, or sometimes it wants to shut down for no reason, or sometimes it just hops offline, not when you want it to do that. In that case, there's nothing that you can do about that except for sulk and wait. All right. And I'm not all about sulking and waiting. Okay. Lisa decided that she wanted to give a gift certificate. Am I going to say no? No. All right. I am going to try to figure it out. So when I went to the StreamYard tool, for those that were here last week, I put it in. There was an error code that kept popping up. That error code kept popping up every time I refreshed it, and I had it on share screen. Okay. Since I had it on share screen, everybody should have seen me able to refresh that, and entries were not being either counted or lost. Most people went ahead and put their entries back in, and some people just decided that they didn't know nothing about it. All right. So when I decided that that was the last straw, I did it one last time. If you did it, you did. If you didn't, you didn't. And that's just how it's going to go, man. It just happened. All right. No fault of mine. Okay. But I can't sit here and just like sulk about it. It happened. Okay. Now, with that being said, I do plan on doing more giveaways monthly. All right, on the channel. So at some point in time, hopefully we can perfect it if the internet is an internet and the internet is going my way. Okay. Other than that, I digress. All right, and we are bike. So here we go. Let me turn my stuff back in. So yeah. So that was, if you needed to hear that, that's what that was. All right. So I was telling Toski that Dan had hit me up and he had said that, no, bitch, you suck. Well, hey, there's one in every chat. Several in mine sometimes. Sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. Yes. Don't feed the trolls. You're great. Thank you. Yes. I'm calling them a pleco funk. That's so messed up. Well said, Biz. Skipper says, yes, I feel you. I hard. I have a hard time on StreamYard when I was on. Yes, it happens. It definitely happens. I hate you, Joe Munoz. I'm so glad you're here, though, man. But I hate you so much. Oh, my God. We're going to do this in 23, man. Okay, all right. That's cool. All right. Whatever. Okay, all right. What was I saying? Anyway, back to Toski. Toski was at Consolidated Fish Farms. Like I said, for those that know, he's done all of my giveaways. He supplied all my fish in my classroom. besides Corey Dorable with her beautiful guppies, and Mazai, who also supplied me with some glowfish Daniels. Other than that, the Angels and the rest of those tanks were with Consolidated Fish Farms, and you could definitely check him out. But anyway, Toski says my sister got some awesome endlers. If I had a place for them, I would have left with some guppies. He has some of the most beautiful guppies I've ever seen. Definitely go check out Consolidated Fish Farms. Aquarium Insider on your TikTok and YouTube. It's called Aquarium Insider is his handle. But other than that, Consolidated Fish Farms is his site. And his name is Dan of Consolidated Fish Farms. Definitely got to check that out. All right. I'm looking in the back and I see I have my guest for the day. I didn't even put out a whole, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even put out a trailer. This guest popped up. And so I was like, yo, and he just left. What the hell's going on? What just happened? All right. I don't have a guest for the day right now. I was pulling your tail. All right. That's where, hey man, where'd you go, bro? Come back. Don't be scared, man. Okay, so I am I'm a touch under the weather. I don't know where I got under the weather from, but of course I have a 1-year-old and a 5-year-old and 11-year-olds, so I always get everything. I like my immune system is shot. I don't know what happens. I take like 3 vitamin C's on a reg. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, look. So I've been kind of like coughing, so I got like a little mucus buildup, something like that. But other than that, I feel all right. So bear with me because I've been getting like the chills a little bit, nothing big, not like COVID worthy or nothing like that. I know what that feels like. So but it's getting better. I had it for like maybe a couple of days. I've been taking some aspirin, making sure I get some sleep. I really think that's what it was. I haven't been getting like enough sleep, and that's another thing that I really need to do. I usually have like insomnia, which causes me to get up and go into the kitchen and eat, which causes me to get fatter. I'm fat because I eat, and I eat because I'm fat. It's a vicious cycle. So I figure if I go to bed on time, help me with both getting enough rest, and second, I'll be asleep through the night where I won't have to get up and eat anything. So let's see how that works out. All right, I see that my guest is back in the back. Hopefully he'll stay with us this time. For those who wasn't on Aquafunk's channel just an hour ago, well, I'll introduce them in and then we'll ask those questions as they may come. All right? Get prepared for the hot spot, you guys, because that's where we're going to throw them in. But first, we're going to introduce them as mild-mannered, regular fishy biz before we get them into the inferno. All right? Please welcome my guest up here onto the live stream. First live stream of 2023 is Ross.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
I'm gonna help you out. It's Ross. Tabarak Aquatics is my channel. All right. Ross.
Just
Tabarak
Ross. Like Ross Cast, like what? Ras Cast, but with an I.
Like Rastafari without the Tafari.
Rasta. Okay, all right, like Ross. All right, Ross.
Like Ross. Not
Rasta. I got
that. But Rasta without the time.
Okay, all right, I got it. Well, where you from? Near the beach. All right, gotcha. Okay.
Near the beach, man. Near the beach. Lord of mercy.
Lord of mercy.
Lord of mercy.
All right, and then say your channel name again.
Tabarak.
I got it right though, right?
You close. Tabarak. You gotta make it sound sexy, bro. Tabarak Aquatics. Yeah.
Where the ladies at?
Yeah, they there. If you say sexy, they're gonna they're gonna respond when you say
to the ladies in the chat. Tabarak ha, ra, ra.
Oh
No,
my
is that
God,
right?
that's
That's not right.
Spanish, bro. That's Spanish. When you, but yeah.
All right. I give up. I give up.
To
All right.
Bardic Aquatics. I got
Hey.
my hood on. I got my hood on just like you, bro. So
Oh, there you go, man. Now
yeah,
you rock
I
it.
saw you. I was like this. That's all you had the hood on. I was like,
Yeah,
all
I saw
right.
you had the kufi earlier, man.
Yeah,
I had to throw
This,
my joint on, man.
so I threw my
And
hood
sometimes I
on.
do
So
behind the ear, man. Get
yeah.
on. All right,
So
so
I'm getting into character. All right.
all right, sounds good. I'm with it. Now, welcome, brother. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. So listen, Ross, where did you come from, man? Like, what's going on? What's to you, man? What's going on?
All
Where
right.
you at? Where you at? Where you from?
I'm from Baltimore.
All right, be more all day. I got you.
I'm from BMO Capital. Like literally where they filmed The Wire. That's my neighborhood. That's where I grew up at. That's my stomping grounds. That's the walk through that same area where they, like where they filmed the little couch where they were doing drugs in that little field area.
Yeah,
I remember that little area. I had to walk through that area on my way to school when I had to go to Harlem Park.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy. Now, you guys out there pronounce the you and the T, right? Yeah.
It depends. It also depends on which side of Baltimore you're from.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna tell you one thing that we all have in common is like Karen is Karen, Barry is Barry, dog is Doug, frog is frog. Those words right there.
That's
When you hear that, you already know it's Baltimore. If somebody say, "Yo, look at that frog hopping, that frog," it sounds country, but it don't sound country. And it's like, what the hell? Like what the hell is that? Like,
So look, so Jess Hilarious is one of my comedians that she's Baltimore all day, and she'd be like, "Toot and fruit and Doug." Yeah, she'd be saying it just like that. Hey, man, be plugging up. But look, I'm from St. Louis. I can't say much, man. Everybody talk about the way we talk around here too. So look, whatever. It's whatever. So be more all day, but you reside in
Atlanta, Georgia. Well, actually, Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Okay,
To be more
all right,
precise,
all right.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So how is the move coming from Be More to down south Atlanta? How's it going from north to south?
Well, to be quite honest, you'd probably be better served asking somebody else. And the reason why I say that is
Okay.
because I've lived here longer than I've lived in Baltimore. I moved away from Baltimore when I was 18 years old,
Okay.
and that was 31 years ago.
Okay.
I never imagined that I would live here this long. I thought that I would come here, take advantage of all the new perks and stuff, because in 88, 89, you start hearing about, Jack the Rapper and all this stuff, the movement that was going on down here. This is when it was cool. This is, you had Jack the Rapper, you had Freaknik, it was wide open down here. Like the downtown was popping. So I came down here, thought I would take advantage of that, hop on some girls, that type of stuff, and then leave, not go back to Baltimore, but go somewhere, But I ended up carving out a life for myself here, and so I'm here.
That's real. No, that's real. That's what's up. I miss Freaknik completely. What the hell y'all doing back here, man? Dude, get it together.
Your head in the way. They want to see the camera. Your head in the way.
Man, I know, right? Look, they be tripping though, man. Like these Starry Nights. I just did get my peacocks out of the way, man, because they just was.
Oh, what kind of Starry Nights you got back there? What kind?
I don't know, man.
You got Pollen Eye or Bleaker Eye?
Oh,
we need to have
Eye.
that. Yeah, we need to have that discussion, because I think you and Aquafunk had said something about y'all gonna start showing off your Starry Nights.
Yeah, he a Pollen Eye.
Yeah, they Pollen Eye.
Yeah, and I got another one in there, and he keeps bullying them. I guess they got to be both guys, man, because I haven't seen any spawning going on. I just see him popping his butt up into the corner, and I got those peacocks out of there. But I also got I've got two Delhaize Bishers in there, and then the white John, the albino Senegal. Yep.
So those Senegalese Bishers, oh my God, they take forever to grow, man. I'm never buying another one of them. I got two of them. I got a long fin Senegalese and an albino Senegalese, and I'm not buying any more of those because what happened is that, believe it or not, the other bikers, if they like really grow too fast, they turn around and sometimes they decide to eat the smaller one.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah, I
you
can
have
see
some,
that.
you have some issues. But yeah, they grow too slow because I don't want them hanging out. Because that tank that I got those two Senegalese in, they out of place. They don't look in place in a tank with Severums and Geophagus. They just look out of place.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I have two more Senegals. They're they're still little, and they're in my community tank. They've been chilling in there for a while. They're not as big as the Denison barbs in there, and they've been in there longer. So
They they
yeah,
they take forever. They do. They take forever. But those ornate, that Delhaize, they grow pretty decent. They don't grow super fast and they don't grow slow. So that Delhaize,
yeah.
that should
The-
and I
I
think
got the
they might max out
Delhaize's.
at about 12 inches.
I got the Delhaize's after the Senegals, and they're all. I had to move. They were the first to move out of there because well, they was
They
jamming on
outgrown
my
them.
damn Tetras, and they just started just getting like belly started getting big, and then they started getting like that thick around. I was like, whoa, let's get you out of there and see if you can hang with these Starry Nights.
Hey, I have a story. I had bought, when I was real excited. I had bought myself some um some red pikes because in case you noticed, I love pikes, right? So I had bought some red pikes, right? And I had them in a little
Okay,
grow out. I had them in a little grow out with little ornate biters. I didn't think, I'm like, all right, these are pikes, these are pikes.
for
Man,
sure.
I came one morning, man, I couldn't find that pike nowhere. Then I noticed that little ornate. I'm like, you mofo, this Joker ate. You ate a $60 fish. I was mad. I was mad as hell.
Man, it's the
Yeah,
worst.
yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
So,
where
so
you
yeah,
going?
I don't trust those bikers. They literally, if they can pass you through their jaws, it's going down.
Oh
If they
yeah,
can
it's a
pass you
wrap.
through their jaws, yeah.
I kind of think they ate like a couple of my plecos, man. I was like, man, why does it look like a pleco bones out here, man?
They eat anything. I had my little clown pleco. One of those biters had him in the jaws or whatever. I had to go in there. Good thing I saw it going. I saw it happen. He was swimming around with him in his mouth. So I went in there with a net and like scared to spooked him, and he released him. Man, I heard him scoop that little pleco out of there. I was at the fish store last week, and I had to stop the people working there because one of their biters, it was a small little biter. They had one of those twig catfish or whatever. They had like one of those twig catfish. Like you saw, he had him by the side, but he was trying to turn him towards the head. So, and I was like, "Yo, you better hurry up and get him."
Right, it's
So,
gonna be a
yeah.
wrap.
So I saved the life that day. I'm a paramedic. I saved the life that day. I saved that fish.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, this is Tank Boss here.
That's Tank Boss.
Yeah, man.
Who's that? The Apollo 9?
Yeah,
Yeah, beautiful too. So,
yeah.
do you know the difference between the Apollo 9 and the Bleecker Eye?
Well, you know what? Now that I think of it, is this okay? You tell me the difference, and then I'll
And,
let you
and,
know
I,
what.
and I bring it up for the benefit of the viewers because I learned by being a fish nerd and looking on every YouTube video that said Starry Night or whatever. So what I learned is that, and then when I purchased I already had a Pollinai, and I turned around and purchased the Bleecker Eye. So what I noticed is that when they're smaller, when it's real small, they look different because the Pollinai, you're going to see the spots sooner. But the Bleecker Eye, once he starts showing spots, it's like bam. It's not like a slow, gradual thing. It's like, and then the other thing is that the Bleecker Eye, their spots. What happened is that their spots are bigger, brighter. They have more blues to their spots because like Pollen Eye, most and almost all the spots are just white. But the Bleecker Eye, you're gonna have like it literally look like a starry night because you have
So
white spots and little light blue spots.
I actually think These are the bleaker eyes because now that
Are
I
they
think
are they
about it
big? Are they
again,
bigger spots?
yeah,
'Cause the bigger eye have bigger spots, and
yeah,
when they get older, the spots are kind of bleed into each other. But their spots are bigger. They're much more beautiful if you grow them out and see.
yeah. So look,
Oh yeah, that one looks good. That one got some good spots on it.
yeah, because
Yeah,
Funk was
yeah,
saying that he wanted them because he said the ones that he had the little bitty spots speckled
yeah.
across.
That one got some good spots on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so both of them look like that. So,
yeah.
and then when you just said bleaker eye, that's exactly what the tank said when I bought them.
Yep. And another thing, when you go to purchase them and the price is like, damn, they for those little fish, the
Yeah.
bleaker eye is a lot more expensive. Like like whereas you can buy the pollen eye for like $12,
Oh no.
that bleaker eye gonna be $35, $40.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I
These
mean?
jokers was about $60 a piece.
Yeah, yeah. They bleaker eyes. They bleaker eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And they're much more aggressive than the pollen eye.
Oh yeah. Well, they super aggressive for sure.
I learned that I had put the little blick eye was that size, and the pollen eye was about like almost the size of my hand. That little blick eye chased that pollen eye, and eventually it stressed it to death. It killed it. It stressed it to death. That blick eye is just they can hold their own no matter what. I haven't had this blicker eye in here. He's almost the smallest fish in here. This little guy. He's almost the smallest fish in here. The only one smaller than him is that green terror.
Right.
But
So look.
he go up against everybody. He ain't scared of nothing in that tank, man.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need you to show us what you got, man. I heard that you had MTS, you and Aquafunk sharing back and forth war stories of how you got to sneak your fish in, cash your women, and that's unfortunate because I just bring mine through the front door right to the basement. You guys gotta play 007 and go through the window and leave them in the car in the heat to see if anybody's home.
Well, my situation used to be bad. It's not quite that bad anymore. See, now the only problem I have, it used to be, I used to have a lot of grief or whatever, but once my wife realized that I come down here in the basement and I stay off her nerves, as long as I'm in here with my fish or whatever, I stay off. So my wife, she warmed up to it, and then she come down and she admired my tanks and stuff like that. But the main reason why I hide, like, I get them delivered to the front door now. I get most of my fish delivered at the front door. And I take the box and I'm walking and she's looking, more fish. I'm like, yeah, more fish. And I hurry up and get them downstairs because I don't want her to ask me about the price. so now our situation is if she knew, like for instance, if she knew that I just had, a $400 fish that died on me a couple weeks back, she wants something upstairs and she wants something of her own that's equal in value.
You better hit the Tory Burch store, get that purse, or get them heels or them shoes.
And I'm not a good liar. Now the thing about my wife, she's not into like Dooney Burke and a lot of the Louis Vuitton and stuff. She likes to dress nice and everything, but she's not into all that. She's like expensive kitchen appliances and stuff. I'm talking about unnecessary stuff. I just recently bought a $200 blender. When I was working out and I was blending every day, my blender only cost me $40-$50. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got this space age looking blender up there. Like, really? But that's the type of stuff she wants. And furniture. She loves that. She loves expensive furniture. But she's a good salesperson because what she tell me is that if I go ahead and spend the money, it's going to last us for really, really, and I might not ever have to buy that piece of furniture again. So that's how she sell me on it. I'm like, okay.
Hey, they do it. They find a way to get it, man. That's why you got to get yours while you can. Hey, baby, I need $400. I'm all tapped out, sweetie.
and then look, another thing I do if I plan on making a big purchase, I do a preemptive strike. What I do is I'll go ahead and just buy her something mad expensive, right? Just she been wanting this, yeah. Go ahead and buy that for her. Like next week I'll probably buy her a new phone, a new iPhone. But that's
Okay.
because income tax season coming up, and when income tax comes, I'm going to be getting busy down here, whatever. But anyway, um, so now I do preemptive strike. I buy something mad expensive, and then when I get a new fish delivered or whatever, it's just like I hold that box and I look at it like, eh, she don't say nothing, I keep it moving, you know.
That's what's up, man. Hey, get your phone. Let's look at those tanks real quick. Let's see what you got going
All
on.
right, let's see what I got. I'm gonna have to flip the camera around so I can show y'all what's going on. Hold up, let me see. I want to flip it without messing up. How do I flip this camera around without messing up, man? Uh-oh, I'm about to mess up, ain't I? Hold on, that didn't do it. That messed up. Let's try this. Nope, that didn't do it. All right, I'm just gonna show y'all. I hope yo. Try that. Go to the home screen. Is that fun?
No, man. This is my homie talking mad stuff.
What he saying? How do I turn this camera around, bro? What is he saying? How do I turn this
Man,
camera
I
around?
think y'all missed most of it, man, because you was doing your thing, man. He's trying to do a channel takeover. He's taking over my channel.
Oh, he's trying to take over. Don't
Yeah,
do that,
he's
man.
changing it to another night and some more stuff.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Hey,
All right,
look,
let me see. Yeah,
go
let me see.
ahead,
How,
man.
all right, let me see how I do this. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, so that's my big silver arowana. I had a albino silver arowana in there, but a couple of weeks ago he jumped out, and so on my channel I did a video about that, and the one that jumped out was smaller than him, and the one that jumped out I measured it, and it was exactly 24 inches, so it was exactly 2 feet. This right here is my bleaker eye. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
That joke is,
so that's when they get so mine looks similar to him, but mine got his spots seem bigger, but I guess because you got a much bigger fish, so
and look, he's beautiful. So you see the little blue hues in him and stuff?
yeah, for
He's
sure.
beautiful. And here's my male jaguar right here, if you can still see him.
Oh
So
yeah.
so my fish ain't real shy. That's my inlet carry bicher.
Yeah, that's what's up. Oh my
All right,
god.
so and see that catfish right there? That is a
Tip it down a
firewood.
little bit. Tip it down. There you go. Shovel
That's
up. Yeah.
that's a firewood catfish right there, and that's a very rare catfish. It's
Wait,
called a
what kind of cat?
firewood.
It's not a
It's,
shovel nose.
it's a shovel nose type of catfish. It's in that same family, but
Okay.
it's called a firewood. It is a what's the term for it? I had it on tip of my tongue, but
Is that
yeah.
a pocket?
Anyway,
What are those in the back with the big stripe on them?
oh, that's my wide bar silver dollars. They
Oh
are silver
man.
dollars, and they still growing. They get the size, damn near the size of a dinner plate. So
Yeah.
I got 6 of them in there, and there's my
What happened
inlet
to
carry bison.
what happened to his dead eye?
Oh, the one with the dead eye. He
Yeah,
he
with the
was he
dead
was
eye.
he was he was hatched like that.
Okay. Okay.
He was and I didn't call him. I just said, well, I just said if he can survive, then he deserved to live.
There
That's
it
how I
is.
roll.
There it
If
is.
if you can survive, you earned your keep. I go ahead and roll with you.
For sure.
So this is my Delhaize. Can you see my Delhaize?
Yeah. They're some big boys.
Yeah, that's my inlet carry.
Is
There's
that
my red.
are they growing anymore or is that it right there?
They still growing. That inlet carry is
Okay.
about half the size it's gonna get.
And you've had them for 4 years, sir?
The inlet carry is one of the first fish I bought. I had them for 4 years,
Okay.
and there's one of my pike fish coming out to show off. You know they
Right.
funny. And these two peacock bass, they are Zingu Azul hybrids.
Okay.
I had 4 of them. I let 2 of them go, to make space in here.
Okay. And what size
And
tank is this?
this is a 350-gallon acrylic tank. I had this special made for me, and
It's made it in.
350-gallon acrylic tank. This is the third.
Nice.
Wait a minute, no, it's not my third tank. I was about to lie.
Kenny E
And
says
what?
this. Kenny E says this dude has some tank busters. Make sure you guys
Yeah.
put Tabarak's channel name in. Vibes, I don't know why you don't have a wrench at this point in time, but I will make sure I get that to you.
Yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that handled. Thank you, brother, for giving me the love. There's my lenticular pike. Let me get. That's my lenticular pike right there. If you can see it, you see it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my lenticulata. There's my Sabrina
He's
pike.
got some nice freckles on it.
Yeah, he do. I got another lenticulata pike and growing out in one of my other tanks over, but we'll get to that. Um, I got true parrots that you can see is hiding back there behind that driftwood. So I got two true parrots back here. Let me see if I can get back here. Oh yeah, this is my red tail flag fin, my flag tail petrulidus. That bad boy is huge. That's one of the first fish that I bought. He's huge. He's
Nice.
huge. Yeah. This is my long fin veil tail albino tiger Oscar. This is one of my oldest fish in here too. But truly, the oldest fish in this tank, the one I have for the longest, is one of these true parrots, and he's hiding right there between the rocks. See that one? So I got a male and a female. You see him hiding between the plant and the rock right there? I don't know if you can see it. We'll turn the light on. There's the other one back there creeping. I should turn the light on so you can see it better. But they with this light kind of dim. You know, I don't want them hiding and stuff. I got a yellow jacket just hid up between those rocks. You can see the fins.
Okay.
So this is one of my detanoids right here.
Everybody want to know: are you on YouTube? I mean, are you on Instagram?
I am not on Instagram. I'm only on YouTube. I'm not real savvy. I plan on getting with Instagram. I think what it is that I'm too judgmental. I hate how people misuse social media because everybody claim they're genius. Everybody want to show their breasts. Everybody want to get half naked and scandalous. And so I'm gonna stop being so judgmental and try to use it to my advantage. So I'm not on
Yeah,
Instagram yet,
man. Hey, just
but coming soon.
just show your fish, man. You ain't got to follow nothing or none of
All
that.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You
Look at this
you
joke.
don't
He
have to worry
hugging
about
it.
that trap.
Hogging the camera. Look at him. So that
Yeah.
is a giraffe. That's a giraffe nose catfish right there. Now the
Okay.
problem is that I got all this black substrate in there. I'm going to take that out soon because I think these fish will show better. Like for instance, you can't tell this is a datnoid right there, and I
Uh-huh.
got a datnoid hiding behind that Sabrina pike right there. I got
Okay.
I got two more datnoids in the back and the center. If you can see behind these wide bar silver dollars, I got a datnoid right here. So I got five datnoids in this tank, and they pretty decent size.
Yeah.
So I got
And then
four.
you got your tank blacked out in the back, huh?
Yeah, my tank is blacked out in the back. So this dark substrate, if I can get rid of, I'm gonna start pulling that out and put some regular sand in it. I was going to put some white sand in it to mix in it and lighten it up, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pull all the black sand and just put regular natural pool sand across the bottom of the tank.
So Craig Doniger asked, is that a Polini? But you did say that was a bleaker eye, right? I'm losing you. Right. Uh-oh. All right, you look like you're trying to get back in here. And Daniken says it's either a bleaker eye or a Moralambo. So I believe he said bleaker eye at the very beginning when he first showed him off. Because when I showed mine off, I was telling him that my bleaker eye is significantly smaller than his. So my bleaker eye's chips, little blue chips, show up a lot bigger. It's the reception. So maybe he'll be back in. All right. So while I'm waiting for him to get back in, man, let me welcome everybody else into the chat, man. All the lurkers and everybody else that's been coming through. Kenny E has made it through. Craig D has made it through. What else did I see up in her? Legendary Florida's hilarious. Yeah, so thank you guys for coming and stepping up on in here, man. Mr. 3000 jumped in here for a hot second. So, so I guess while I'm waiting on them to jump back in here, man. So I've been looking at some pretty premier tanks, man, and I've taken almost everything out of this one to figure out exactly how I want this tank to go. I mean, I have 3 Bishers and 2 Starry Nights in there, and really, I'm not sure what else to put in there that's not going to get eaten by either one of those things. You know what I'm saying? I do want to add some decor in there and make it something spectacular. For those who have been, I also have my 75-gallon blacked out tank back out. It has my African cichlids in there that I couldn't put in. I don't know if y'all can even see that. Anyway, it has my peacocks in there that were from this 75-gallon. I got to get a light on there. But that's all it has in there. So those 8. So I am going to plan on doing some scaping. Once I fix all of that up there, I'll get my in between 2 tanks, and that will be a whole different vibe that I am going to bring to you guys in 2023. So that's another one of my resolutions. All right. Besides working on myself, I'm gonna try to work on these tanks and this channel. For those of you all that are want to know exactly how the students are doing, I received over this break, and I go back to work tomorrow. The students come in on Wednesday. Over the break, I got a couple of videos from Kennedy. She was saying, "Hey, I got like some food stuck in the filter. What do I need to do?" I said, "Sounds like you're overfeeding. But if you're trying to get it out of the rocks," I said, "you could definitely disturb the water from the bottom, and then you can dip about 30 or 40% out. Make sure that you put in your conditioner when you refill your little water up." I was going to tell her to go ahead and rinse her filter out, but I want to show her how to do that instead of just telling her, because I still want her to make sure that she has that good bacteria for her fish to continue living. And she's super proud that all her fish are still living after this 2 weeks by herself with her fish for the winter break. So very proud of her. I will have my students, my female students, which is most of them that took tanks home. They will be coming up here with the ladies of Fish Tube. That's Corridorable Cali, which is Jessie. That's Gina's Reef, Queen of Reef, Coventry, and is that it? Was that everybody? And I think Lisa from KG Tropicals wants to be a part of that. So that will be getting scheduled soon, and I will have my students in here with the ladies of fish keeping, so they can chop it up. I might probably need to leave because I don't want to say nothing crazy. You know what, Corey? Jesse, you give me a time that you're avail, and then I'll just try to see what everybody else is working with. Roz, I see you in the back. Wait a minute. Here you go, and we back. What happened to you, buddy?
I'm right here. You got me?
Yep.
Right.
We back.
Yeah, my bad. Let me turn it back to the side. All right. All right. My bad. I don't know what happened. I was still trying to figure out how to turn this damn camera around. I'm gonna have to work on this. I'm gonna get my skills together. But anyway, yeah. I think I told y'all pretty much everything about this tank. It's a couple of fish high, and I didn't tell you everything because I'll just tell you this. I have 2 Ansorgi Bishers in here that are, they're from Guinea, Africa. They're Guinea Bishers. Wow. So I got this Indicary Bisher. The Ansorgi Bishers, they get up to 30 inches plus each. The Inlakiri Beischer gets up to like 24, 25 inches. I got two ornate Beischers that get up to some good size, about 24 inches. Um, and of course, I got contingency plans and stuff like that going on. So I'm waiting for some fish to come out of hiding. So while we waiting for them to come out of hiding, I'll show you some. There's my true Paris hiding. Look at him, sneaky bastard, sneaky. All right, so I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show you another tank over here. So here we go. So this tank right here is where I keep all my Severums and some of my Geos. So there's Big Red. I got Big Super Red Severum right there. Now I'm down in the cut. I don't know if you can see down there in the cut. That is a marbled Chinese goby, and that bad boy gets pretty big and has a big mouth on him. And I'm just letting him get a chance to get some size before I put him in that monster tank. But the tricky part is that usually you'll figure out, by the time you figure out he's big enough to go in a monster tank, he probably would have swallowed somebody or something up in this tank right here.
Oh,
So it's tricky. You got to keep your eye on him. You got to keep your eye.
yeah.
So
Nice.
what I do is I test him out by putting in wafers and see how easily he swallowed big pieces of frozen shrimp and stuff like that. Now
Right.
when it becomes too easy for him. So far none of these clown loaches have come up missing. That's a good sign. So I'll just have to keep my eye on them. There's my watermelon pleco right there.
Okay.
And the crazy part is that every time I come up to the glass, he comes up to the glass. Like, where the hell did he come from? I've never seen a pleco that beats the glass. He's a glass banger. Like, ain't that funny?
Right.
You know.
That orange one was a Severum that was in front and center, wasn't it?
Yeah. Front and center. That's now. Of course, they come up to the glass because they want to eat. They're greedy as hell. But that watermelon pleco right there, that's a royal pleco. So that basically, it's a spotted watermelon. It's a spotted royal pleco.
Nice.
L333. They watermelon plecos, and they look like a watermelon. See, and it's crazy. We this close to him, and he's like up against the glass.
Yeah.
And he's been like that since day one.
Yeah,
I got some.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying I
some-
have two tiger Severums, but your
I got a tiger.
that's super big. Now, what size tank is this?
This is 125 gallons. So this is one of the first tanks I bought. The very first tanks that I bought. Crazy story. First two tanks I ever bought were this one and this one down here. The two 125 gallon tanks they broke me in. I started with these two.
When you start with a 125, you can't help but get fish, man.
Yep. I started with two 125s because I found it on Let Go or one of them things, right? And he sold the two 125s with a rack and everything. It was a steel rack, and I figured, why not go big? Because I plan on getting some big fish at some point. So why turn around and have to upgrade when I can just start out? So that's what I did, and I didn't know what I was doing, and believe it or not, that true parrot cichlid and that arowana and that veil-tail Oscar, the three of them, they went through me learning how to keep fish. So they went through the in fish cycle, literally in fish, fish in tank cycle.
Man, you got some people really digging your Severums, man. They saying this is what a Severum should look like, man.
Thank you, y'all. Thank you, because I love these Sevens. I take good care of them. I love them.
What are those called? Are those tigers?
Tigers. These are red tigers. I have four of them. The red tiger, and there's another one hiding right there. And see, there's my little Senegalese bison. This joker here, he's old as dirt, and he's still looking. He's still tiny. One of my newest edition Sevens is this red shoulder right there. So as you can see, I got these two Zebrina pikes are the ones that I rescued from predatory fins. They had real bad hole in the head. So as you can see, this one still got two little holes right there. But for the most part, he's looking decent. And the other one, you can't even tell that anything was wrong with him in the first place. So Rod sold these two Sabrina pikes to me at his cost. He didn't. He just. The only thing I paid extra was shipping. So he
Yeah.
sold them to me for cost. So that's why we call it a rescue. He was just like, yo, I know you're gonna take good care of them, so I'm sending them to you, and I know you're gonna take care of them and heal them and all that stuff. And I did. I paid the cost. So I know I'm jumping around, but I know people are wanting to know how I went about treating them. If you get fish with hole in the head, I'm gonna tell you what works really good: metronidazole. So Metroplex from Seacom. If you can get that Metroplex with the focus, the Seacom focus, and get the garlic guard. So what I do is I take a couple of scoops of the Metroplex, put it in a bowl, and I take a couple of scoops of the focus, put it in the bowl, and I take a couple of capfuls of the garlic guard, and I mix it all up, make sure it's mixed up real good. And then whatever food that they like, whatever pellet that they like, you want to use a pellet. Some people use bloodworms, but I like pellets because pellets going to absorb the medication. So you put the pellets in there, stir them up, and make sure they all saturated with the medication, and let them absorb for a couple of hours, and then feed them to your fish that's infected with hole in the head. And what it do is it will kill the hexameter. So it's the hexameter parasite that causes the hole in the head. The other thing that you want to do is you want to do frequent water changes, like every day. You can change like 20% every day, or you can change like 30 to 40% every 2 days. But real clean water will also help them. It'll help build their immune system. And what a lot of people don't realize is that the garlic guard, the garlic guard, use a lot of that, and even sometimes use like minced garlic out of the supermarket and mix it in their food, because garlic, just like for humans, it builds your immune system. It does that for the fish. It makes the food irresistible to the fish. Fish love garlic. They're going to eat it, and it helps build their immune system. So I know
Right
I'm
on.
long with it, but I wanted to share that with you guys. All right.
Sweet. And we got Fish and Floral in here. Corey Dorable wanted to know what your parameters were, your TDS, your temp, your pH, and your nitrates, because they want to know what's making them flourish so well.
Corey Dorable, I've been paying attention to you, Corey Dorable, when you leave these little comments. I knew you would be one to ask something like that. All right, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all. I do fairly frequent water changes. I used to change water once a. I started changing like once a week, and then switch up and do it twice a week. So I would say twice a month. These tanks get a twice a week water change, and I do pretty big water changes, no smaller than 40%. So I do 40% to 60% water changes. My pH has jumped in these tanks, and on purpose. I moved my pH up. I used to always have a pH of that wouldn't even read. It was so low, like real acidic water. It was so low it wouldn't even read, because it comes out my tap at 6.4, and then with the wood and the fish waste and stuff like that, it'll drop your pH. So I put crushed coral and stuff like that in here, and now my pH is pretty much neutral, like 7.3, which is neutral. So my thankfully my my ammonium is 0, my nitrites 0, my nitrates will get up to 40 parts per million, but I try to keep them, and a lot of people go, crazy, like they get really, really scared. When they get up to 80 and above 80, that's when it's time to really get nervous, really. You don't have to be super paranoid. But I would love for my nitrates to be at 20, you know what I'm saying? But they get up to 40 because I keep a lot of fish, and I also feed heavy. So, you got to decide what you're going to do. So, to make up an offset for not having perfect conditions, what I do is I feed a high quality food, because a lot of people don't realize when you feed a high quality food and also mix vegetable pellets in their diet, that makes their immune system stronger. That makes the fish stronger, and the fish can withstand different conditions. So you got to be smart and scientific about what you're doing here.
Man, that sounds super and great and all of that. I'm gonna need you to come back to the channel though, real quick.
Yeah. You gone? Let me see. Oh,
Yeah, I need you to
no,
come
you
on back.
did?
Yeah, I just
Sorry,
need you to come on back.
sorry. Sorry. The problem is my battery's getting like extremely low because I went on Aquafunk on his channel and came straight to yours without charging my battery.
You
Um,
ain't near no outlet.
I am. Hold tight. You know what? Let me go over here and show you this other tank. But anyway, that's my reed fish hiding right there.
Well, hold on. I was about to stop you right there because we done put your channel out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
please.
This whole
Please.
time. So you've got plenty of content. We can see you got plenty of fish for videos. We want to make sure that people go to that channel and see this. So we just want to give them a taste. So now that they've tasted,
Yeah, please.
now that they've
Come
tasted,
see me, please.
I've got something that
Come see me.
I've got something
All
here
right,
for
I'm
you.
plugged in. Yes, sir.
I got something here for you.
I'm plugged in. I'm ready for you. So what's the next question? Did I do a good job of explaining my parameters? Oh yeah, let me tell you my temperature. Also, I keep my temperatures right at 77 degrees. Yeah, I like warm water because warm water you do a good job of fighting off ick and any other diseases. So you got to totally be prepared. Like when you keep overcrowded tanks, people always comment, "Your tanks are overcrowded." Oh my God! Yeah, you can keep overcrowded tanks. You just got you got to know what price you got to pay, and the price that you got to pay is that you got to look at every angle on, how to fight off diseases and how to keep your fish healthy. That's it. But if you got any more questions, go ahead, y'all.
I got one question. You seem to have all the answers there for the fish. I've got a couple more questions that you may not have the answers to, though.
All right, I hope I can help.
No got fire, no got flame, no got fire, no got flame, no got fire, no got flame, no got fire, no flame.
So I think they have balios. See how large that spot is? Can you see him?
Wait a minute.
Can you see how large? Huh?
What the hell just happened?
Are you
Did
here?
everybody see that, or was that just me?
What happened? I wasn't looking at.
How was you talking through the whole? All right. Look, okay, we got it. Hey, look, get off the tank real quick. You just missed the whole damn thing. Hey man, what's that? All right.
What happened?
Go back to your seat. Put the thing on you. Go have a seat real quick. You messed my whole thing up.
All right, look, I gotta reposition myself because remember you told me to plug in. So my cord is only like a 5 foot cord.
All right, do you have some sit down next to the cord that you get plugged into?
Let me see. You know what?
If not, we just need to see your face.
I can do it. Hold tight. Hold tight.
Okay.
I can do it. I know what I'm doing. Hold tight. Just hold tight.
All right.
I'm putting this on this tripod. Don't mind me.
Hey man, hey y'all, hey man, he missed the whole thing. He missed the whole thing. This is what I get in 2023, man. We missed the whole thing, man. What's up? He's still talking through the whole intro. Let's bring it back.
Do it again.
All right, here we go. Where you at? We got to see your face for this. There you go. Yeah, back to original. Here we go. Yeah, get the extension cord. Oh my God. There you go.
All
right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Like as I was saying, you seem to have all the answers there. Do you have the answers here?
Welcome.
No got fire, no got flame, 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 no got fire, no got flame.
Oh, don't start this shit again. What you got going on now?
All right, are you with me? You tripping? That's you
Okay, I'm
tripping.
with you now. Yeah, all right, now. No flake out now.
All right, I'm plugging this back in. Let me change my angle. I'm gonna have to change angles over here because I'm plugging this back in.
All right.
All right, so I'm plugging it in, and y'all gonna catch me. Let me find my pretty boy side and let that. There we go.
It shouldn't be this difficult.
My bad, man. Cause look, we had a lot of fun with Aquafunk, and we did a lot of talking, man. We burnt this battery up.
Yeah, but he sucks. I'm better. All right, so look.
Wow. Hey, remember he know where you live at, so.
Hey man, ain't nobody worried about no Aquafunk. All right, so listen. Welcome to the hot spot. We done put the fire all around you. We definitely love what you got going on, man. People are really digging the fish. That's no lie. All right.
I'm burning up. And when I get charged up, I'm gonna show y'all some more fish. I'm sorry, I got plenty fish in here.
Listen, you got plenty of content to feed your YouTube channel, man. So it's gonna be great, man. We got your link out there. But now,
thank you.
We're in the hot spot with Fishy Biz Aquatics, and are you ready for this?
Yeah, and ask questions that people really want to ask too. People, I'm ready.
Right.
Even if I sound stupid, ask the questions people really want to know.
Yeah, these people really want to know the stuff I'm about to ask. They really, really do.
I'm ready. Go ahead. I'm ready.
All right, Fishy. I gotta give you the Fishy Biz Aquatics and Rise from Tabarak. Say it again.
Tabarak Aquatics.
Tabarak Aquatics is going to be a crazy one. And there's a lot of live streams on Monday night. This is going to be your favorite one. And I'm not going to play with them. All right. We're going to take you up 3 tiers. The first tier is your faves. All right. But don't let me explain it to you. We'll let them explain it to you. Here we go.
Let's play a game. All right. On the count of 3, name your favorite dinosaur. Don't even think about it. Just name it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What? Did we just become best friends?
Your faves.
All right. These are your faves and only your faves. So there cannot be any wrong answers because they're your answers alone. Right?
Okay.
That's what you think. All right. Here we go. Your favorite. What's your favorite smell? Already.
I sound like a fat boy, so I'm going to tell you the smell of snickerdoodle cookies, baking. Like when they're baking, like snickerdoodle cookies, they smell so good.
I'm not mad at that. Favorite fast food joint.
My favorite fast food joint.
Yeah.
I don't know if it counted. I don't know if it count as fast food. I'm a little bougie.
Okay.
All right. So if I had to go fast food, I'm gonna say something that people can relate to. I'm gonna say Chick-fil-A.
All right. Nice. Yeah, that definitely counts. You drive through it. Yeah. All right. Favorite restaurant.
Favorite restaurant. I'm gonna be quite honest with you, man. My wife can cook, and I don't like going out eating other people. I told you I'm bougie. My wife can cook. I mean, she can really cook. But favorite restaurant. I haven't been out to a restaurant in a long time, but we did like the seafood room downtown Atlanta. Because I'm big on seafood. Being I'm from Baltimore and everything.
Right, for sure.
And yes, I eat fish. So all you people tell me, "Oh, you eat fish." People, they kill me with that. The fish eat fish. Every time you buy fish food, it's some dead fish grounded up in that fish food that you feeding your fish. So stop tripping.
Hey,
yeah, I eat
there's a dead fish in the tank. Guarantee it's gonna be bones.
No. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
No, I'm not saying cooking them up. I'm talking about the fish eat the fish off the bones.
Now, when I'm in the Asian farmers market and I see they actually sell tinfoil barbs and stuff like that in the freezer section, and gourami and so forth, I don't buy them. Now, the only fish that you'll see in the tank that I will eat is a tilapia. That's because I was eating tilapias before I realized that they had people putting them in their tanks.
For sure.
But anyway, go ahead with your questions. I'm good.
Big shrimp from the Wire part of Baltimore.
Yeah. The Wire. I actually grew up in that area where they filmed it at.
All right, what's the area called?
West Baltimore.
West Baltimore. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert, carrot cake.
Nice. I love carrot cake too. Me,
Wait.
Okay, here we go.
I digress. The reason why carrot cake is my favorite is because it's available all year round, right?
Okay.
But truly, pumpkin anything. Pumpkin is my joint. Pumpkin anything. Pumpkin
Really?
pie, pumpkin squares, pumpkin cookies. I buy like during the fall season. I buy pumpkin stuff and put it and fill my freezer out in the garage. Put a bunch of pumpkin stuff in the freezer. Pumpkin cheesecake, anything pumpkin. I put all that in my freezer to last me throughout the year. Because really, that's really. But something that's readily available, carrot cake.
Gotcha. I'll take carrot cake over pumpkin anything. Personally, I'm not a pumpkin eater.
Well, you know what? Black people be looking at me side eye. They be like,
yeah, no sweet potato, no pecan.
Yeah,
I'm already kind of
exactly.
looking at you like, really?
Exactly. I'm a pumpkin person.
All good. All good. Favorite type of cheese?
Favorite type of cheese? I keep it simple. Swiss cheese for the most part.
Okay.
You know.
And Florida said, be honest, is it the pumpkin or the nutmeg?
Pumpkin. It is pumpkin.
All right. Favorite
Because
cocktail?
you can put nutmeg in anything. I don't drink at all. I'm Muslim
Okay.
and I don't drink. I haven't drank in over 20 years. I forgot what it's like to drink. I haven't drank in over 20 years.
Gotcha. All right. Favorite pizza topping?
Favorite pizza topping? It's between mushrooms and black olives. I'm gonna go with mushrooms. If I had to do one without the other, I'll say mushrooms.
Okay, I'm with it. Curveball. If fish could talk, which one would be the rudest?
If fish could talk, which one would be the rudest? The lenticular pike. That's one ignorant ass fish, bro. That's one ignorant fish, bro. You know, I can give you some stories.
So if
about
he was
that.
talking, he'd be swimming around saying, what type of things would he be saying?
Let's fight, or come here, I
Get the hell
want
out
to
of my
bite you.
way, or else.
I want to bite you. Well, it's between that and the flower horn, because the flower horn, they act like they cursing at you, like they banging the glass, and they
definitely do.
they really, they want. I think the flower horn is like, just come on, just going crazy, come on. But the lenticular pike is just grimy, like
Yeah.
even when he know he can't beat you, he'll mess with you and then run and then come back and mess with you some more.
All right. What's your favorite fruit?
My favorite fruit. It sounds simple, but mango.
Nothing wrong with that. Favorite veggie?
My favorite veggie. I would go. I'm gonna go with broccoli because I can eat broccoli any and every time.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. Favorite ice cream?
Favorite ice cream. I got several favorite ice cream. Well, Publix down here, we got Publix grocery store, Publix supermarket. They make a pumpkin pie ice cream. I love it. They got an eggnog ice cream. I love it. They got a cappuccino ice cream. I love it. I'm an ice cream person. You asked the wrong question, bro. I'm an ice cream person. Yeah. I said everything but what you want to hear. Chocolate, vanilla.
That's what we do this for.
All right. For everybody, for all your viewers, Neapolitan. Is that good? Neapolitan.
That's my dad's favorite. I'm not with that one either. And favorite cookies?
Snickerdoodles, but only the kind that they make at the Great Cookie in Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay.
Only their Snickerdoodles.
Okay.
And I haven't seen a place that made Snickerdoodles better than the Great Cookie.
We
in
make
Baltimore.
a mean snickerdoodle in St. Louis. We're not known for it. We're known for our ooey gooey butter cake, but we make a ooey gooey.
I love that. Yeah, the ooey gooey butter cake. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
That's the St. Louis staple.
I love it. It's good.
Yeah. Favorite soft drink?
Favorite soft drink? Pepsi.
Okay, we'll take it.
Even though I like mixing Pepsi, I like to go on Quick Trip and mix the Pepsi with the Dr Pepper. I like the way they mix together, they blend together. I'm strange. I got my
It's
own
not
taste.
bad. Actually, you
Yeah,
know what?
yeah.
That does sound pretty inviting. I might have to try that.
It's good. Like if you
also-
mix, if you do half Pepsi and half Dr Pepper, man, I'm telling you, it just give you this taste of just like right on point.
I'm gonna have to remember that.
Yeah.
Favorite breakfast food?
Favorite breakfast food? I'm the breakfast person in the house. I always make chicken sausages, grits, and eggs.
Nice.
But if I had to go absolute favorite, I like fried fish and grits with fried green tomatoes. I like that. And on occasion, I like having like smoked salmon with cream cheese and bagels. With some capers on it. I
Okay.
told you I'm bougie. I'm bougie when it comes to food, bro.
That sounded hella bougie, man. You did not lie. You did not disappoint. You did not. We got you. Bougie. Got it. Favorite holiday?
Eid. Like in Islam, we have Eid holiday, and for me, that's what we celebrate. Eid. I mean, I joke a lot and everything, and I'm very easygoing and everything, but I'm pretty serious about my Islam. I don't venture out. I don't do Christmas and I don't do Thanksgiving, and my wife had to talk me into celebrating birthday because I'm like I don't straddle the fence with that.
Yeah.
So I like Eid. I like Eid because I like what it represents.
What does Eid represent? I've not been immersed.
When we have Eid, we're like you have an Eid that's celebrating the end of Ramadan and celebrating the Hajj. When people make Hajj, the pilgrimage. Then you have an Eid that's you have Eid that's celebrating the sacrifice of Prophet Abraham. Ibrahim or Prophet Abraham, and you sacrifice or you go and you slaughter a lamb or a goat. So my wife and I, almost every year we slaughter a lamb or a goat, sometimes both.
Oh, you do it
And
yourself?
My wife is from Morocco. She is gangster. My wife is beautiful. She's I can't talk. She's fine, but you wouldn't believe it, man. She's beautiful. But this beautiful, dainty woman, man, when it comes to like, she'll let me slaughter them, but man, she skin them. She skin them.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what you're doing.
She taught me how to properly skin a goat and skin a
Probably
lamb.
Probably why you hide the fish coming in. I got it. Don't want to make her mad.
She's skillful with that knife, bro. She's skillful. She will part your skin from your body, bro.
Straight like that. Straight like that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite junk food?
Favorite junk food? Woo, favorite junk food. I'm a cake and cookies person, so it depends on how I'm feeling that day. It might be carrot cake, it might be pumpkin squares, it might be chocolate chip cookies, but I'm not a candy person. I like cakes and and cookies. That's what I like.
I'm with it. All right. Favorite movie?
It's between Doom and Avatar.
Goon?
Doom,
With the hockey joint?
No, Doom, D-U-N-E, Doom.
Oh, Doom,
Like
Doom. Yeah.
The old original Doom.
Okay, that follows the book series. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah. So it's between Doom
and what else?
Avatar. And the only reason why I threw Avatar in there is because the cinematography that they used was just out of this world.
Are you talking about the newest one or both of them?
I like the newest one, but the first one is the one that got me.
First one was really dope. Yeah. They had a long run for it too. They had Avatar, McDonald, man, they was going crazy with that. The cinematography was crazy on that. You're right.
Yeah.
Favorite Marvel movie?
My favorite Marvel movie, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay. Nice. Favorite YouTube channel?
Favorite YouTube channel? Uh, I would, if I say me, that's just so cliche. To be honest with you, I have a group of favorite YouTube channels.
Mm-hmm.
Is I used to have a favorite. My absolute favorite used to be King and Queen Cichlid, but he stopped. Scott, he went, but that was my absolute favorite.
I talked to
But
Scott the
now,
other day, man. He's doing really well.
and I never spoke to him. Or I don't even know if he's even aware of me or whatever. But he influenced me tremendously. I didn't even know anything about Aquafunk until I heard him mention, oh, my buddy Aquafunk. He like keep angelfish or whatever,
Yeah.
So I have a group of favorites. Okay, so I'm talking to you. So you're one of my favorites. Aquafunk is my favorite. Big Fish Lad, GV Aquarium, GV Australia. It's GV Australia Aquarium. He's one of my favorites. There's that one girl, freshwater ichthyology. She can be a bit boring because she's getting to the terminology, but she's so educational. She's so informative. I gotta love her. I'm missing a few, but I'm more into the informative YouTubers. I don't like the flash and the bang. Oh, look what I got. Look at my fish. Oh, it's dope. Look at this monster fish is out of this world. I don't like that. I like channels with substance. Put it that way.
I got it. Very good. King and Queen Cichlids for the win. That put you on. You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite song?
My favorite song? Ooh. Do I have a favorite song? I don't think I have a favorite song. I really don't.
Okay. What genre? What's your favorite genre?
My favorite genre? I don't know if I have a favorite genre, to be honest. Because I grew up on hip hop, but what a lot of people don't realize is that there's a difference between hip hop and rap. I love reggae. I love all forms of reggae. I'm a music person. See, I grew up on music. I started out on jazz. I grew up playing the instrument. My father was a musician. I used to hang out in the jazz bars and stuff. I was that one kid who wasn't supposed to be there. So I was introduced to all music. I used to listen to country music as a kid. Madonna. What's that? I'm stuck on you, or I forgot the name of it. I'm crazy for you, something like that.
Okay.
That used to be my favorite song back in the day. It just depends on how I feel at the particular time.
I got you. Favorite accent?
Favorite accent? I would say you gotta love the way Caribbean people talk, man. You just gotta love the way Caribbean people talk. That's all I can say. Out of all the accents, you just gotta love the way they talk. So that's what I mean with it. Yeah.
Favorite celebrity crush?
Sade. Sade.
She had it going on. Man, what? Man, don't take me back. Yeah. Favorite board game?
Man, I'm gonna go with Monopoly.
Okay. Favorite Disney movie?
I'm not sure if I have a favorite Disney movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite card game?
Spades.
Card game?
Yeah, cards. Spades.
Oh, spades. You did say spades. Okay.
Spades.
Vacation spot.
Vacation spot. It sounds kind of corny, but the Bahamas. I like the Bahamas better than Jamaica. Bahamas, they so laid back. They got everything I'm looking for. They're not too fast. They're not too slow. They got everything that I'm looking for. So I got to go Bahamas.
Partner just came back from the Bahamas. He said paid $44 for three slices of pizza. I was like, man, what part of the Bahamas was you at, bro?
That's right. They got took, bro. They got took.
I was like, hey man, y'all just wanted to spend some money, huh? Y'all just had it to blow.
I see Dobbs. Was that Dobbs Aquatics and Pets, or was it Debs Aquatics and Pets? Hey Debs.
Yeah. Favorite souvenir.
Favorite souvenir, my wife.
Is that your favorite souvenir?
She's my trophy. I feel like I accomplished something. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Favorite childhood memory.
Favorite childhood memory. All of my favorite childhood memories were of me walking down to the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Harbor Place, in Baltimore. All of my favorite memories were down there walking around the Inner Harbor. Yeah.
Okay. Favorite teacher.
My favorite teacher was my third grade teacher, Miss Brown.
What made her your favorite?
She believed in me. And Miss Richburg, she believed in me. But Miss Brown, she turned around and ended up being my fifth grade teacher too. When they moved me around, she believed in me. Like when I was so-called, people couldn't understand me because back then they just said you daydreamed and you messed up or whatever, and they try to figure out how is it that this kid don't do any of the schoolwork, but he aced all of the tests and the exam. He get the highest grades in the class, but he sleep during class. So they didn't have a term for that when I was growing up. You were a bad kid, you were daydreaming, and you didn't like authority. So they didn't have a title. They didn't call it ADD. They call it you need your butt whooped or whatever. But she believed in me, and she saw that if you separated me from the rest of the class and gave me individual assignments, what she did was she gave me harder stuff to do, and it kept me engaged.
For sure.
So she actually, her style of teaching, she was in tune. That was just awesome. She was the first teacher that actually got something out of me. You know what I mean?
That's real.
I'm saying Miss Brown, I'll never forget her ever.
I love it. Yeah, that's the best part of teaching, man. When you could become students' favorite or few students' favorite because of something that you just normally do, and it resonated with those kids, man. So I try to be every student's favorite.
Now Miss Richburg, she was one of my favorites because she was fine.
I knew that was coming. That's what I was waiting on. As soon as I was waiting for it.
She was fine. She was fine. But Miss Brown was sweet and very effective. Very effective.
That's what's up. Well, favorite age.
My favorite age. The favorite age for me is 25.
That's my favorite age too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Favorite animal.
My favorite animal. I'm a fish person, man. I'm a fish person. So I love all fish, but if I had to say a favorite fish, it's hard to say because I love my pikes and I love my true parrots. I'm a fish person. If it had to be a land animal, I'm going to go with lions because they're so majestic. I love lions. They're very majestic, very powerful, and they have a lot of character, a lot of personality.
What is your favorite fish? Just if you had to just pick one.
It's so difficult for me. Once upon a time, I knew that answer.
What was it once upon a time?
Once upon a time, it was the arowana, hands down.
Okay.
It was the arowana that got me into because at first, growing up, if somebody had an Oscar, they were doing something big. They used to hear guys brag about, I got convict stickers, Jack Dempsey's, and they used to brag about that, right?
Right.
But when I first saw arowana, I was like, oh my God, I gotta get a tank. I have to get a tank because I gotta get one of those. The main reason why I was just like, let me go ahead and get the 125 because I thought that I can keep an arowana long term at a 125. You know what I
Right.
mean? Of course, I was mistaken. That's why I had to upgrade, and that's why I have to do some more upgrading. But
I love asking that question,
Yeah.
especially the people who have kept several different fish and have kept fish for years because it keeps changing. It keeps
it
changing.
changes. It
Yeah.
changes.
So
But the most impactful fish that made me like, was the arowana. Yeah,
that is. All right. Favorite color?
green,
I like green also. Favorite day of the week?
Friday.
It's Friday. Favorite zodiac sign?
I don't have a favorite zodiac sign. I don't put a whole lot of stock into zodiac. You know.
Understood. I mean,
Yeah.
I just picked mine because it's my birthday. But yeah, I understand that. Favorite sport?
Favorite sport? I'm gonna have to go with football, soccer. Over here we call it soccer.
Right.
But it runs a close tie with boxing. You know, I love blood sport like boxing, MMA. You know, I love blood sport. But if we're just talking about, something that's not complete violence, just
Yeah.
partial violence,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with soccer. Yeah.
All right. Well, favorite team?
My favorite team. My favorite team used to be Brazil, the national team Brazil.
Yeah.
They keep letting me down every year. So I'm gonna go with the Arsenal.
Okay. Favorite position?
I would say between the number 9 position, number 10 position, because they attack,
Okay.
So yeah,
All right. Favorite shoe ever?
the favorite shoe what?
Favorite shoe ever?
Oh, favorite shoe ever? These right here.
Nice.
Favorite
Nice.
shoe ever of
I got a
all
pair that
time.
matches those.
My favorite shoe ever. You asked me that question and I was ready for you. Favorite shoe ever. And I don't even have a reason to have one down here in the basement.
Right. But that's all right though. That's all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Quirky question. How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
How many chickens? Yeah.
That's impossible, man. I mean, even if you had 1,000,000 chickens, it's not like they're going to attack the elephant,
Yeah. But how many would it take to kill it?
I would say maybe 500.
Okay.
500 just pecking at it.
Lay it on. All right. We'll take 500 there and then we're going to put you here.
Here they come, yo. Here they come. Here they come.
If the elephant tries to eat one and he still have a chicken bone, it might only
It's either this or it's either that.
All right. You leveled up to either this or either that. It's either this or either that. So it's one or the other. Here we go. Eggs or pancakes?
pancakes.
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Pancakes or crepes?
Pancakes. But the crepes are pancakes. They're the same thing, but go ahead.
Well, it's a thinner one, right?
Yeah, it's a thin
I'll take a
pancake.
crepe. It depends on how I'm feeling, but most likely I'll take a crepe over a pancake, depending on who makes a pancake.
And it also depends on if it's a like freshly made pancake versus getting it out the freezer. If I'm getting them out the freezer, I'm gonna go with waffle, because for some reason, the ones that you get out the freezer and put in the toaster, they never come out right. But if I'm making it from scratch, I'm gonna go with pancakes. But go ahead with your next question. If you don't ask the question that I think that you're gonna ask, I'm gonna give you the answer for it. But go ahead, I'm listening.
All right. Turkey bacon or chicken bacon?
Turkey.
Is there chicken bacon? I think I remember you saying something like that.
No,
Yes,
no,
chicken sausage. Chicken sausage.
I take chicken sausage over turkey sausage.
Yeah, see, I had pork bacon or turkey bacon, but I know you don't do pork, so I tried to switch it out. So turkey bacon,
I take chicken sauces over turkey sauce.
turkey bacon. All right, yeah, turkey bacon is just trash to me, but okay. Scrambled or over easy.
Scrambled.
All right. White or wheat.
Wheat. Actually, whole
Uh,
grain, but I'll take wheat as a second.
Okay. Mashed or baked potato.
Baked
Okay. Hot dogs or hamburgers.
hamburgers,
Hamburger, cheeseburger.
cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger or Whataburger.
Wait a minute. Now I'm a back you up because you didn't ask the question.
Oh,
You
all
didn't
right.
you didn't ask pancakes or French toast.
Ah, very nice. All right. All right.
I was waiting for it, and I'm gonna
Okay.
say
All right.
French toast. So the answer is French toast. But go
There
ahead.
you
Go
go. Nice. French toast. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm adding that into there. Good job. All right. I said cheeseburger or Whataburger.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger or In-N-Out burger.
Cheeseburger.
All right.
They doing too much with burgers. They cook them in butter. I ain't trying to die that early, man.
Okay.
I like
Ice
people
cream.
simple.
Ice cream or frozen yogurt.
Ice cream, definitely.
Ice cream or soft serve.
Ice cream.
Okay. Coal or gas barbecue grill.
I'm gonna go with coal.
Nice. McDonald's or Burger King, if you had to choose.
If I choose, I'm gonna go McDonald's.
Okay. Big Mac or quarter pounder.
Quarter pounder.
All right. Sweet or sour.
Sweet.
Chicken nuggets or chicken fingers.
Fingers.
Okay. Crinkle or curly fries.
Sprinkle.
Pringles or Lay's.
Neither. but if I had to, I'll go with Lay's. But Lay's is too salty, too greasy.
Lay's or Ruffles.
I'm gonna go with Lay's,
Okay.
but I like Utz.
Like who?
Utz. UTZ.
Oh,
Utz potato chips.
UTCs. Okay. Yeah.
Utz potato chips.
They got some good. Yeah, they got
Yeah. Utz and Cape Cod.
Cape Cod. Yeah, I eat their white cheddar popcorn. Black coffee or cream and sugar.
Cream and sugar.
Hot coffee or iced coffee.
Hot every time.
Gatorade or Powerade.
Gatorade.
Okay. Dinner, then dessert, or dessert, then dinner.
Dinner, then dessert.
Okay.
And with my wife, the way she cooked, I'm not even going to have dessert afterwards because I'll be full.
All right. Kufi or a hat.
A hat.
Okay. Hat or a hoodie.
A hat.
Okay. Shower or bath.
A shower.
Okay. Bar soap or loofah.
Bar soap.
All right. Tats or piercings.
Neither.
If you had to pick one.
If I absolutely have to pick one, I'm gonna go with tat.
Okay. Towel dry or air dry.
Towel dry.
Tank top or t-shirt.
Tank top.
Flip flops or sneakers.
Sneakers.
One piece or bikini.
To look at,
Yeah.
bikini every time, of course.
Boxers or briefs.
Boxers.
Yoga pants or short shorts.
Short shorts.
Breast, leg, or thigh chicken.
Breast.
Breast, leg, or thigh women.
Thigh.
Which brings us to the ever so popular question.
The sun will be rising tomorrow at about 7:17 a.m. It should be setting around 6:29 p.m., but check me if I'm wrong. A cold front is moving in from the southwest, but it should brighten up by noon. The weekend should be mild. Your average mean temperature, fans. The average mean temperature for this season is 69 degrees. Not too bad. Thank you. Back to you, sir.
There you go. Boobs or butt?
Booty.
There you go. All right. Soccer mom or cougar?
Soccer mom.
All right. Skydive or scuba?
Scuba, definitely.
Bowling
Ain't
or
trying to
putt
jump
putt?
out of the plane. You said who?
Bowling or putt putt?
Bowling.
Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat.
Okay. Car or truck?
I like both, but you know, if I had it, I like both, but I'm more into cars than trucks. But I think I'm gonna give me a truck next.
Favorite car?
My favorite car, Jaguar.
Favorite truck?
That GMC Denali. That's Sierra Denali. Yeah.
Picking between those two? See, I'm 6'4", man, 300. I have to jump in that. I have to jump in that Denali every time.
Yeah.
It's smooth though.
Yeah, the Jag is real smooth. That Denali, man, is like, oh my God, that thing. See, the reason why I like that Denali, because you can do everything in there. You can go somewhere classy. You can go do something rugged. You can go to Home Depot. You can go to the grocery store. You can throw the babies in the back seat. You know.
Yeah. Absolutely right. Yep. That's why I would need it. Cruise or plane?
A plane, because cruise, man, God, I be on that thing too long, man.
I've never taken one just because, but I actually do want to try it. But I don't want to do like a long one, like.
Yeah. Do like a weekend. Do like a 3-day or 4-day weekend. Don't do that 5-day, 7-day.
7 days.
Because you just get tired of being on that damn boat, man. Like, get me off this thing.
Now, have you been on one?
Yeah, I've been on cruise, man, and I've been on a couple of cruises. The problem is that you just get tired of being on that boat. Like when I get tired of something,
so much to do.
It is a lot to do for people who do that. I mean, I'm Muslim. I don't drink. I don't gamble.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I do all of that.
So it's a whole lot of baby making for me.
Yeah. That's what you definitely do.
Yeah, I do that for sure. I do that for sure. Shoot, I got a brand new baby, 5 months old right now.
Shoot, man, I got mine turned 1 not too long ago.
and the crazy part is that my baby was born, right, and then 3 days later my first grandbaby was born. So my new baby and my grandbaby 3 days apart.
How old are you?
I'm 51.
You definitely don't look 51. You out here getting it. That's what's up.
I got a young wife. I wasn't playing when I told you, man.
You said that's your trophy. You wasn't messing around.
I wasn't playing.
You riding around and you getting it. That's what's happening.
Straight come up.
I can't keep you too late right now. You gotta.
No, please keep me late, please. I don't need no more responsibilities. I do not want. You know how they say they want that smoke. I don't need no more smoke, bro. I need to clear the air a little bit.
My God. Okay. Yeah. All right, quirky one. Rather have no nose or no arms.
Whew. So are we just saying that forget that it looked funny? That if we're saying forget that it looked funny.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's hard. Because look, people don't realize you need your sense of smell to fully taste your food. So if you're telling me that I can't enjoy food because I don't have no nose, I got a problem with that, right?
Gotcha.
But then at the same time, no arms, man. You know how handy it is. Of course, you know how handy it is to have. So I would have to say no nose. I would have to say no nose.
All right. Another quirky one. Weapon of choice if we fought a zombie apocalypse.
A zombie apocalypse weapon of choice. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Because it depends on what the situation is. Sometimes you want to be stealthy, and sometimes you want to just be like. I would say one of them ones like in the western, like the one that they crank like that in the westerns. And
the chain gun.
Yeah. I want one of them. Like you just be because it's so gangster. They be just turning.
Yeah, mow them down.
Yeah.
Right, for sure. I rock with you, bro. All right. You said cruise, so let's go with cruise or drive.
No. I said plane.
Oh, you said plane.
Cruise.
All right, so let's go plane or car ride.
Plane.
Still plane. All right. Plane or train.
Plane.
Plane or bus.
Plane.
There you go. Mountains or beach.
Beach.
Okay. Sun or rain.
That's a hard one. Sometimes you appreciate that rain. You know what I mean?
Especially a summer rain.
Yeah. I'm still gonna go with sun.
All right. Dominate or be dominated.
I'm alpha. I like to dominate.
I'm with you. I'm all the way there. Yeah.
I'm just A type. I'm A type, man.
There you go. Hey,
I'm a paramedic, man. What answer you thought you were going to get, man?
It's true. I just asked the questions here. You hear me? Hot tub or hot springs?
Hot springs, bro. Yeah. Have you ever did hot springs? People that haven't done hot springs don't know, man. Oh my God, that hot springs, there's just something about that mineral water. It just seep into your pores, and oh my God, it's your arthritis be cured, all that stuff be, you know.
You mad horny, man.
Yeah. That's my so-called resting bitch face or whatever. You know?
Okay, there you go. Yeah, all right, yeah, you mad horny, B. All right, spring or fall?
Spring.
Spring or summer?
Spring.
Spring or winter?
Spring.
No, there it is. All right, would you rather send pics or receive them?
Rather who?
Would you rather send pics or receive them? Nudies.
Oh, receive.
There you go. Foreplay or cosplay?
Foreplay.
Foreplay or role play?
Foreplay. See, I'm not quite that weird. Yeah, I ain't quite that. I'm interested.
I'm just regular freaky. I ain't like out the wall.
Yeah. I'm right. I go right to that line, and I kind of like balance it, but I don't go over that. I don't do it.
All right, Disney or Universal Studios?
I'm gonna go with Universal Studios.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. I'm with it. Puppies or kittens?
I'm gonna go with puppies.
Okay. City or country? I'm sorry, city or county?
City or county? I'm gonna go with county.
All right, now county or country?
I'm gonna go with county.
Yeah. All right. FaceTime or phone call?
Phone call.
Phone call or text message?
Phone call.
Quirky, if you could be in any movie and redo it as the star, what movie would it be?
Star Wars.
Star Wars, and you would be?
I would be Luke.
You'd be Luke? Okay. All right. Hey, look, you could have been Vader. I don't know what you want to do.
I'd be Luke.
Okay. All right.
I wouldn't be corny with it, though. Luke should have been gangster. He's supposed to be like,
He should have been,
Yeah. You the dude. You're supposed to act like it.
Yeah, he could have been like Anakin. Anakin went crazy during the darkness. Anakin went too well. He was too emotional. He acted like a little, Yeah. He did kind of wreck
Oh, I
shop.
gotta save Padme. You know, he was too emotional. That's why men should act like men. You know what I mean?
I didn't even ask you Star Wars or Star Trek, but it seems that you're a Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm Star Wars.
All right. And guess what? With that, you moved up. Let's go to the last tier.
This is a fill in the blank.
And it's a game called Fill in the Blank.
You heard him. Fill the blank in.
All right, this is a fill in the blank, man. I'm gonna say half of it, and I'm gonna ask you to fill that blank in.
Hey,
Yo.
No, I was talking to my fish. I got this new fire eel who's not shy at all, and he's big, right?
Okay.
So he's already, and he's new, and he's already begging for food. You know,
what is he?
A fire eel.
Oh, fire eel.
Yeah, he's 17-inch fire eel.
Yeah, they usually just be chilling. Like you don't ever see them.
17-inch fire eel, and he's already begging for food.
That's what's up.
And I know how they beg because I know how they do. They come up to the top and they wait. They just like, yo, I'm.
They got their little nose.
Yeah. And they like feed me, and yeah. I guess he figured. Yeah, I guess I'm feeding him too good. But go ahead, I'm listening.
Yeah. All right, this is the last tier, so you'll be able to get that in. All right, fill in the blank. Worst place to take a blank is. Worst place to take a date is blank.
The worst place to take a date is to a bar.
Okay. Yeah.
You get into a fight with somebody, ruin your whole date night, man. Just F everything up. I've had that happen.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, just mess everything up.
What you getting in a fight for?
Somebody don't know how to, I like them fine. I've always liked them fine. So they're gonna like what they see with me. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you got people that get alcohol in their system. They get a little too bold. They want to talk to you. They want to talk to your woman, and
Yeah, you had to handle that. Yeah. I had to do the same thing to two dudes that went up to my now wife, but we was out. I had to go to the bar. Hey man, hey, that one over there. No, don't wait till I conveniently leave before y'all come up to the spot. Man, y'all got me all the way messed up. I'll take both of y'all right now. Like, it was about to be an issue. They ain't want no problems, though. All right. New bumper. You got a new bumper sticker, and it says...
New bumper sticker says...
Yeah,
it says, peace be unto you.
It says what?
Peace be unto you.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought it was going to be a fish epithet.
Nah. Okay. It's assalamu alaikum. I got to keep it real. Like
that's real. That's real.
Yeah.
All right. In my opinion, blank is real stupid.
In my opinion, blank is real stupid. Capitalism.
Yeah.
It's stupid because people complain about it. They always complain about this. They complain about, politics. They complain about, the man ain't doing them right. They do all this complaining, and I'm like, yo, it's the American way. What the hell are you talking about? Capitalism. We live in a capitalist society, which means dog eat dog, which means that I can capitalize on whatever weakness that you have. So to me, that's the stupidest shit in the world because, you're saying dog eat dog, but at the same time, we want to be treated fairly. Yeah, oxymoron there.
Gotcha. Quirky, if you could be any fictional character, who would you be?
Any fictional character, who would I be? James Bond.
Who?
James Bond.
He's
a fictional character. James Bond, 007.
James Bond. Okay, right on.
He is fictional, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I would be.
Yeah, 007. What you all want to say, Santa Claus?
No.
I want to be the Easter Bunny. Yo, I want to be the Easter Bunny, man.
A lot of people wanted to be Harry Potter on this show.
Harry Potter, really? James Bond, 007.
I'm with it. All right. Worst gift I ever received was.
This is personal. So some bed sheets.
Some who?
Bed sheets.
Oh, they were terrible.
Nah. It was just a real a-hole thing to do to a kid. When I was a kid, for a little spell, I had this little thing going on, and I used to wet the bed.
Oh.
And yeah. So my father, of all people, a-hole, bought me some bed sheets for Christmas. My sister had a fur coat and fur boots. You know, my other sister had a fur coat and some other stuff, and I had some bed sheets. A-hole. You know what I mean? A-hole. Like, you do that to a kid, right?
That's messed up. That is messed up.
I never forgot. I've been wanting to hit him in the throat ever since.
Oh my God. Hardest thing I ever had to give up was.
Do I have to tell the truth? I would say the hardest thing I ever had to give up.
That's up to you. I don't incriminate people here. You got to do it yourself. It was something natural, but you know, just leave it that way. Oh, okay.
But you know what? It was hard, but it was easy. Because it was hard because that was something that I absolutely did not want to give up. But when I gave it up, I never turned back. I mean, I literally walked away, no relapse, no nothing. And you know, if people are around me, you know, doing it or whatever, I'll have no interest. I can sit right next to you, have a conversation with you, and like whatever, you know, like totally unaffected. You know what I mean?
Got you.
So yeah.
That's real. That shows a lot of strength. Yeah. Last thing we already know the answer to that one. My dream job is blank.
My dream job is I wanted to be Jacques Cousteau growing up, man.
Did you?
I wanted to be Jacques Cousteau.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to be growing up.
Okay.
His life seems his job seemed so dope to me when I was, you know, that was what I was about.
I'm with it. All right, quirky one. Would you rather fight a chicken in your car every day or a gorilla in your car once a year?
I'll take that chicken. I don't never want to
take the chicken every day.
I'll take that chicken every day.
That's gonna make you late every day.
No, I ain't gonna be late. I'm gonna be messed up, but I ain't gonna be late.
Oh man. The animal I choose to transform into for one day would be
honey badger.
Nice. Hey, they get busy.
They gangster. They don't give up. They don't give up. That's my spirit animal. That's me.
There it is.
All day long. I don't give up.
Man. All right. I wish I blanked more often.
I wish I blanked more often. Honestly, I wish I prayed more often.
Okay.
That's the one thing I feel guilty about or feel bad about not doing enough of is prayer.
Gotcha. Most interesting place I've ever been is?
Most interesting place I've ever been? I really don't know the answer to that. I've been some interesting places.
You ever been to Mecca?
I have not. I have not been to Mecca. I definitely want to go to Mecca, of course.
Yeah.
Most interesting place I've ever been. Oh my God. You know what? To be honest, I got you. New Orleans. That's one interesting place.
It's so fun. My parents are from Shreveport. I've been to New Orleans like 9 times.
Yeah, that's. I mean, but beyond fun, them people have a rich culture, and it's like where they get this from. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yes, they have a mixture of this and that, and then they got a food called gumbo. And when you look at the people are what you would think gumbo. So the food is a reflection of the people for real.
Right.
So yeah, that's interesting.
My wife makes a mean gumbo. I think mine is better than hers. I think a little more authentic on her.
Y'all gonna have a cook-off?
I make a good jambalaya too.
Is that right?
Yeah. It can go down. We can do it.
Good for you.
If I was stuck in the elevator for hours, I would blink to pass the time.
Look at YouTube until my phone battery run out.
Right. A strange food combo I love is.
Strange food combo I love is. I don't know how to answer that.
Anything that you eat that you don't think people would normally think is appetizing, but you do it anyway. Similar to your Pepsi and Dr. Pepper combo, but food wise.
But that's good. Pepsi and Dr. Pepper good. I think everybody would drink it, And I eat food that I think everybody would eat. Weird combination. I'm not weird like that. Like people who eat mayonnaise on their fries. I'm not one of them people.
Mustard on watermelon.
No, I don't do that. The weirdest thing that I would say I do, it's not that weird. I don't like eating my chips without pretzels. I always have to mix my chips and pretzels together. My potato chips rather. Like potato chips, I gotta eat them like simultaneously with pretzels. That's the weirdest.
All right. 3 items you can take to a cashier that they would think is weird.
3 items you take to a cashier.
This is for everybody in the chat.
All right. If you try to return a melted ice cream cone because it melted.
No, we're talking about 3 items you get in the store that when you take it up to the cashier's like,
that you get in the store.
They may want to call the police. Like, what the?
They may want to call it. They might want to call the folks on you.
Somebody come to the police.
I would say duct tape, a shovel, and an axe.
Duct tape, shovel, and an axe. That might be a crazy combo. Yeah. All right, chat. Let's get it. All right. For you, I consider blank a deal breaker on the first date.
A deal breaker on the first date. Asking me for money.
That's a deal breaker on the first date.
Yeah.
What do you mean asking you for money? Like you're paying for everything though, right?
If you ask me to pay one of your bills at home, if you ask me, you know what I'm saying, on the first date.
That's terrible.
If you ask me to buy you some jeans, or you ask me for some money like that, nah.
Oh my God. Foot cream, sardines, and the shower curtain. That sounds very questionable.
Foot cream, sardines, and a shower curtain.
Ketchup on fried rice, says Mexicalius, is weird. KY jelly, watermelon, and a pumpkin scented candle.
Oh my God, are you serious?
That's like that's your setup, ain't it?
What are you doing with that watermelon that you need KY jelly? I'm gonna leave that alone, man. I'm gonna leave that alone. Where are you putting that watermelon? Never mind. Go ahead.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's crazy. Hell yeah, that's nutty.
Dub
Hardest word,
Aquatics, what's up?
hardest word for me to never be able to say again.
Hardest word for me never to be able to say again. Ooh, hold tight.
Huh?
Hold tight.
Hold tight. You always
Hold
say
tight.
that?
Hold tight. Yep. And
Okay.
and I try to I try to mindfully tell myself in this video I'm not gonna say hold tight, but I'm always like hold tight. I'm gonna show you this. Hold tight. Hold tight. Hold tight. Yeah.
Gotcha. Would you rather lose 6 months of money or 6 months of memory?
Money.
Would you have a rat in the kitchen or a roach in the bed?
Roach in the bed.
Ugh. Ooh, I hate roaches.
I don't fool with
I
rats.
like rats
at all.
either though.
I'm
I
straight as
hate
hell.
rats too.
Yeah.
I tell you. Yeah, man. For some reason, even as tall as I am, mouse just run. I was like, oh Lord, have mercy. What was that? It's too much scattering, man. They move too. I don't like it. I don't like it. Duct tape,
Yeah.
rubber gloves, and an area rug.
Yeah.
A cat ball, a chainsaw,
Like,
and some salt.
definitely weird. Definitely.
Man, that's crazy.
How about a floodlight, some Astroglide, and some chewing gum?
Oh, that's crazy. What are you doing? And what do you got going on with the Astro Glide and the floodlight? Why is the floodlight here, dog? That's crazy.
But the chewing gum, though, right? Like,
Yeah,
you know.
what are you doing?
That's to help calm your nerves.
Would you rather jump in a pool of Nutella or a pool of maple syrup?
I would say Nutella. Yeah, Nutella.
Okay. And who would win? All of humanity versus all the animals if they decided to attack us, all of humanity if the undead decide to attack us.
Wait a minute. Oh, say that again.
Would you rather fight all of the animals against humanity or all of the undead against humanity?
Animals.
You rather fight all the animals in the world against us?
Yeah, because it's just creepy undead, man. Like, you know, that's just creepy, man.
Dude, that's just like all of your fish just jumping out and smacking you, trying to bite you like right now out the water. Plus whatever you got in your house, spiders, flies, they're just coming at you. So you go outside,
I know, but
all the cats, all the dogs.
But I won't be freaked out. That's the point. Oh yeah, I will get freaked out like at the rats, because you know I'm scared of rats, right? You know,
I hate rats.
I'm scared of rats. I'm scared of squirrels, bunny rabbits, all that.
I'm cool with squirrels. I don't like snakes and I don't like mice.
I like snakes. You know, I don't like rats. It's just rodents, all rodents. I don't do rodents.
A camera, a VCR, and a kitchen knife. A camera, a VCR, and a kitchen knife. You're gonna be hard pressed to find that VCR.
Yeah, very hard pressed.
Right, Nathan, I'm with you all the way on that one.
You can't even find a DVD player, let alone a VCR.
Man, you better say it. All right, people, listen, man. I just want to say, look, this dude right here. Oh, and for your answer for boobs or butt, you
I see under interests you've written debit.
Yeah, if it had to be one
no,
or the other,
that's
yeah,
the butt.
definitely butt, yeah.
The butt, yeah. And also I like tennis. Good.
Hey man, we're gonna give you a round of applause, and we're gonna also give them a.
Thank you.
Good job. Way to survive the hot spot.
Yeah, man. Last question though. Do we talk about Bruno on the channel?
We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about
Hey, I've had a few Brunos in my tank, and look, you'll see some flashes of it. Hey, look, for a long time, I wouldn't tell anybody what part of the world I'm in because I didn't want anybody to look and say, "Wait a minute, ain't that fish right there illegal?"
Right.
Yeah, so we don't talk about Bruno. So if you see something, I just kind of like glaze over it. Just know that we don't talk about Bruno.
Man, that's a fact. That's a fact. Well, listen, Chad, we done did it, and we done did it for 2 hours and 15 minutes, man. We've been up here with Roz, man, and man, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for watching me. You know,
it
thank you
like
for
you're gonna have some nice little subs that went to your channel, man. They gonna check you out.
I see I had a few subs. Thank you, everybody who subbed. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support.
For sure.
You know, yeah,
man. Now all you got to do is throw that content out there. People want to see those big, beautiful fish, man. They looking good, dude.
Yeah, and forgive me, y'all. Like in my videos, I get a little too nerdy and everything, and that's because that's why I started doing this is so that for people who are looking for information, you know. I'm not gonna over nerd you or whatever, but I think it's real corny how people, yo, that's dope and it's that's crazy. Look, this is humongous. Look at this big old fish. I think that's corny as hell, man. You know what I mean? Like you're not doing anything to help nobody, but you know. But anyway, I digress. But thank you everybody for your subscription.
Hey, to each his own, man. You are who you are, man. We want your authentic self, and you just bring it, man. And people who love it will love it, man. People who won't. It's just how it is when you put yourself out here on YouTube. So, yeah.
And everybody who watching, when you look at my channel, don't be afraid to approach because everybody act like they're scared to say, "Yo, your tank's overstocked," and I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to discuss that. So if you want to, bring it up, just bring it up, and we can have a discussion. Because there's a proper way to keep overstocked tanks. So we can have that. That's the talk that everybody's like, oh, but really. Overstocked is perception, just like the truth, perception.
There it is. It is. I always overfiltrate just because, so that works for me. But look, I'm gonna get up out of here. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Thank God I don't have any students. I already been gone. But I really appreciate you, man. I got your number. I'm gonna hit you up, man. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna have you. You're now a friend of the show, man. So you can come up whenever you want. Please do.
Thank you, Biz.
We'll be checking back in with you and see all the rest of your endeavors for this new prosperous year. Bigger, better, brighter, and that goes for everybody.
Thank you, Biz. Thank you, my brother. And thank you, everybody that watched. I appreciate that.
All right. And for the rest of you guys, man, I'm not going to send you out the way you came in, but I will send you out. I appreciate you all. I'll see y'all next Monday, 9 p.m. You already know what it is, baby.
Much love.
Step